Yes, ladies and gents, this is Zan, the Sportsman TV here. We've got a special guest in the house. Yep, the one and only Mr. Wayne the Great Alexander. Yep, former light middleweight, British, Commonwealth, European and world champion, and also got honours at ABA level, ABA champion as well. Yes, so first of all, yep, good morning to you, Mr. Wayne. Thanks for your patience once again. How's it going?
Morning, Zan. How are you?
Yeah, man, all good, all good, all good. Yes. Once again, certainly. Yeah, man.
Glad this corona business is almost over.
And
you know, we can get back to normal hopefully soon.
Yeah, certainly. Yeah, man. We can do more of this stuff in the future. Yeah, man. So I'm looking forward.
Doing well. I'm watching you on social media.
Thanks for that, man.
Getting more and more followers, subscribers.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Keep it up, man.
Yeah. Thanks, man. I really acknowledge that, man.
No worries.
Yeah, man. Nice one. Yeah, well, the topic today is Alexander Povetkin versus Dillian White in the heavyweight contest, which recently happened the other night. What a win for Dillian White. What did you make of that performance?
Dillian White done what he had to do. He needed that win. You know, it was a make or break for him, wasn't it? I mean, if he'd lost, he would have probably, I reckon, he would have retired. But in saying that, I must say I wasn't very impressed with Povetkin. He looked under par. You know, even his footwork didn't seem right. You know, he was off balance. Maybe the COVID, you know, was still in him. Maybe he didn't recover properly from the COVID. You know.
Yeah, precisely.
He didn't look himself. But he's saying that may be because Dillian was in shape, was on top form. I think Povetkin should retire after that performance. But Dillian done a job. The main thing is he won. You know, he got the win, so he can't really moan or complain about the way Povetkin performed. He done his thing, didn't he? He done what he had to do, which was win.
Yep, I totally agree. Yep.
I didn't think it would have been so quick and so decisive, but you know, you got to win, so it's good for Dillian White and good for British boxing. Hopefully, you know, he's in the mix now with the top 4 or 5 in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Certainly, I totally agree with that. You made a strong point. Yeah, man. Dillian had a lot of trolls on social media. I'm so glad he shut them up. Finally, what do you make of that?
You know what? When you get high profile like Dillian is, you know, you're gonna get haters. That goes with the territory. You know, I suppose. Well, I'm sure Tyson Fury and AJ. You know, you're gonna get a lot of haters, a lot of jealousy. You know, people who ain't got a life really. So Dillian's got to get used to it. I don't think it really bothers him. You know, he's a man that will just brush it off. But you know, it's life, really, isn't it? When you get to a certain status, you're going to get people that hate on you and you know and troll you. That's the negative side of social media, I'm afraid.
Of course, and proving them wrong, it just makes you stronger, basically. Yeah. Yeah, of course. You got a point to prove, and it makes you more determined to work harder to shut them up. And now we've all seen them melted away. So I'm glad for that. I'm sure you'll be glad for that too, as well.
Yeah, listen, mate. A defeat can make or break you, can't it? And a defeat can make you stronger. And I think with Dillian, certainly made him stronger and more determined to prove that was wrong. So, onwards and upwards for Dillian.
I totally agree with you, boss. Yeah, well, Dillian looked in tremendous shape compared to previous fight, but the KO was a cut above the wrist. It's just an outstanding performance, basically. What do you have to say about that?
Dillian's performance?
Yeah, Dillon's performance and him coming into great shape compared to other fights.
Yeah, listen, I think he was in good shape when he fought Povetkin the first time, but I think mentally he went in the ring maybe a bit too confident, you know, thinking that he was going to walk through him. And as he said, he was open to a shot. You know, he wasn't thinking about defence. So I think he was more mentally prepared for this one. You know, knowing what can happen to him and knowing what happened to him the last time, he came in the ring more mentally alert and more sharp for this fight. That last fight was, you know, the knockout was devastating. A lot less fighters would have mentally not been the same again. You know, all retired from a knockout like that. So you know, yeah, he showed his character, didn't he, by coming back from a devastating KO.
I totally agree with you. Yeah, that's very precise actually. Yeah, what you're saying does make a lot of sense. Yeah, man. Very true, man. Well, yeah. Surely, after this, Dillon has to have a shot at Fury's WBC belt. He's now ranked number 4 in the world. Or the winner of Joshua versus Fury, or a showdown with former WBC champ Deontay Wilder in Las Vegas. He totally deserves $1 million fight. This is now or never. What do you think of that?
Yeah, I agree. Dillon's, as everyone knows, he was #1 contender for 18 months, wasn't it? WBC contender.
Yes, that's correct.
Never got a shot. But you know, with the politics of boxing, sometimes being number one contender isn't enough. He deserves a world title shot. Whether he gets it soon, I don't know. Fury and AJ have 2 fights lined up, don't they?
Yeah, 2-fight deal.
With
Matchroom and Queensbury Boxing. Yeah. Yes.
So that could be what, a year. That could take a year to have them 2 fights. So he could still be waiting for a shot. Him and Wilder's a good fight, but a dangerous fight.
Very dangerous. Wilder. Yeah.
So
that's the thing.
He's in a sticky situation because you know, he's not getting no younger.
That's right. Yeah, he's 34 now, isn't it? Yeah.
You know, and again, sometimes waiting so long for a world title fight can not be a good thing, because, like you say, with Povetkin, you know, he was waiting for so long, and he got beat. So I think at the end of the day, he needs to tick over. You know, it's better he ticks over and keeps busy.
Yes, I totally agree.
I think personally, he might think differently, but I think he needs to have probably a fight every 6 months.
Yes.
You know, hopefully he gets a world title shot next year, at the end of the year.
Yes, I totally agree. Yeah, for real, because the heavyweight division is lighting up now, and whatever comes his way, comes his way. I mean, even Usyk, he's the dark horse of the division. I mean, that could be a potential good fight as well, I guess. Yeah, with Dillian White.
Usyk's got to fight Joyce first, isn't he?
Yeah, I've been hearing about that. Speculations, yeah. I've been hearing they need to sign the deal for that one. Yeah.
That's a good fight, you know.
Very good fight, yeah.
Conclusion they'll win that one.
Yeah.
But Dillion's got the power to beat Usyk, whose best days so far at cruiserweight.
That's right, yeah.
So listen, all Dillion's got to do is keep his shape.
Of course.
You know, you never know. You know, in boxing, you get a knock on the door for a title shot. You know, for 2's time. So
yeah,
the best thing for him to do is keep in shape and be prepared.
Yes, and staying active, basically. Yeah, I totally agree with you on that one. Yeah. Well, basically, some good fights coming up. Chisora versus Parker. Ben versus I think it's Samuel Vargas. His name is the guy. Eubank Jr. versus Morrison. Please forgive me. I can't remember the guy's first name. The Manchester man. That's trained under Pat Barrett.
I know
Yeah,
you're talking about. I can't
yeah,
remember his first name.
yeah. But he's very well known locally. Yeah, trained in the same stable as the guy that beat Anthony Yard. What's his name again?
Barrett.
No, not Pat Barrett. Oh God, Lyndon Arthur. That's the one. Yeah, I think he trains in the same stable as Lyndon Arthur. So Morrison, yeah, we can't write him off. Let's see what happens. Yeah, but Pat Barrett is a very good trainer. I think he was European champion as well at his weight as well. Pat Barrett. Yeah.
I know Pat.
Yeah.
He was like weight champion in the 80s and 90s.
Yeah, very solid fighter.
Experience.
Yep.
And he's a good guy as well. I wish him well.
Yeah.
Got a good stable of fighters.
Yeah.
Good to hear. His nephew. Who's champion.
Zelfa Barrett. Yeah. He's bantamweight or featherweight, something like that. Yeah.
So he's doing well.
Yeah, that's good to hear. Yeah, then concluding the list. Yeah, we've got Katie Taylor versus Natasha Jonas, a very tasty one, and Dimitri Bivol versus Craig Richards. Yeah, so I mean all these fights coming up on the bill very soon. Are you excited to see all of these mouth-watering fights?
Yeah. Which is against what's his name?
Dimitri Bivol.
Yeah, Bivol. That's the
Russian
fight.
Yeah.
You got to give Richards credit for stepping up.
I'm telling you, yeah, he skipped. Yeah, the European.
He had the ability. He looked very good in his last fight. And Bivol hasn't been very active of late.
Okay, so do you think that will be an advantage for Craig Richards? Yeah, winning the British title against Shakan Peters from Birmingham. That could give him extra confidence, I guess. But then again, it's a big step up from skipping European level. Going to
yeah. He's confident.
Yeah.
He trains hard. He lives life, and it's an opportunity that I think he should take. Nothing to lose, and he can always step back to European, British level.
Of course.
He gets bigger, and if he wins, he's in there with the big boys, isn't he?
No, you're talking. Yes, man.
Good luck to him.
Yes, nice. Yeah, man. Thanks for your opinion on that one. A fight that I forgot to mention as well. I'll try and do a review for that one as well. The retirement of Cole Frampton. He fought the American guy. I think it's Jamal Herring. His name was. I think it was on.
Weekend,
yeah. Channel 5. I totally forgot about that one. The retirement came so quick. What a bit of a shame, man.
Frampton. He said he lost to the better man, which was true. He had a good career.
Yeah.
He fought a bigger guy. The guy's 5'9", isn't he?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, very tall and lanky for that weight division. Yeah.
And Frampton's only short. He looked flat from the first round. Frampton, to tell you the truth, he's had a hard career, and maybe he said he's going to retire, so hopefully he'll stay retired. But he's done brilliant for Irish boxing.
Of course.
Two-time world champion, 2 weights. So he's made his mark.
Well, yeah. Let's hope he can come back into punditry and commentary and so on, because he has had some tough words with Kiko Martinez and Josh Warrington as well. You know what I'm saying? He's had some tough wars, and he's only 33, 34, something like that. Well, and just a matter of time to your punch resistance wear down. But only Carl Frampton knows his body, so maybe he knows if retirement was the right thing. Yeah,
and the lighter weights, the lighter you are, the shorter your career.
Yeah.
Lasts, and heavyweights can go up to nearly to 40 plus.
I totally agree. Yeah.
Smaller guys, once they reach 30. They start to slow down,
Yeah, I think maybe because of injuries and that lot, maybe because the heavyweights are a lot stronger, they've got more muscle bound. No offense to the smaller fighters. Maybe that could be the reason why, because the smaller guys are a lot quicker. Maybe they burn out more energy. And they have to stay at a certain weight, whereas the heavyweights they can bulk up, so they can absorb more blows, if you get what I'm saying. If that makes sense,
right,
yeah,
you're right.
yeah.
You've got more durability at the bigger weights.
Yeah, I totally agree with you, boss. You know your stuff, because only you know it, you done it, and your experience that it is all. Yeah, yeah, I totally agree with you. Yeah, to top it up, recently some sad news that happened the other day. The death of the great middleweight, legendary world champion, Marvellous Marvin Hagler. What do you make of that?
I was sad, generally. I watched Hagler as a kid, when he was world champion. I started boxing in 1984, so I looked up to him. Him and Dillons and Duran, and I watched him in all his world title defenses. Yeah, I was genuinely sad. He's one of the last great middleweights. He fought for the world title after 50 fights. Them days are gone now. He coming on the hard way. Fighting in small little shows, and coincidentally, it was 33 years, I think.
Yeah, when he got his first title shot, I believe. Yeah.
I mean, yesterday was 33 years since he.
So when he fought Leonard, 33, 34, 1987, innit? Yeah, that's correct. Yeah.
People still talk about that fight, who won it. I personally thought Leonard won it, even though I wanted Hagler to win. But yeah, it's very sad.
Yeah.
It's a very, very sad time for boxing.
Yeah.
He'll always be remembered, won't he?
Yeah, of course. I mean, I don't think he ever got flawed in his career. Very tough man, very durable, very hard. He hit hard. He could take punches. Very good condition. Very fit. He had the whole package. I mean, he was like Tyson and Holyfield combined in one. I mean, he might not been quite as technical and skillful and agile as Leonard or Nazim Hamid, if you get what I'm saying. But I mean, if you go toe to toe with him, you are asking for trouble. Look how he molded down Thomas Hearns.
Yeah, he had it all, didn't he?
Yeah.
Like you said, strength, stamina.
Yes,
power.
man. Yes.
Yeah, he was a complete fighter, wasn't he?
Yes.
He could turn southpaw and orthodox. Yeah, he was a very hard man to beat.
Now you're talking. Yes, man. Tough guy, man. Tough as nails. Yeah, condolences to friends and family of the late great Marvellous Marvin Hagler. Yeah, well, that's pretty much I needed to cover. Did you have anything to say yourself, or did you have anything to ask me?
Anything? No, I'm just glad to see you again, and hopefully,
thank you.
You get more subscribers. And,
thank you, man. Thank you.
Keep doing your thing.
Thank you, man. I'm behind you all the way too, man.
Thank you very much for having me, mate.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for your time once again, and thank you very much for your patience. It's such a pleasure seeing you once again. Thank you very much, man.
No worries,
I'm very grateful. Yeah, it means a lot to me to see you once again.
Anytime.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Yeah, so ladies and gents, once again, this is Wayne the Great Alexander. I'm thanking him for his time once again. Yes, ladies and gents, once again, thanks for watching the video. Yep, and please make sure you subscribe to Wayne Alexander on all of his social media platforms. Yep, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Once again, this is Zan the Sportsman TV. Make sure you subscribe and leave your comments below, and let me know what you think. Yep, I'm signing out for now, and see you soon.